Hey there, I've read quite a few books on the subject of ikigai in both Japanese and English. And of the English books, and what I mean by that, by non-Japanese authors, there are only a handful. Some present, I guess, what you'd call a personal perspective of ikigai. Some present a romanticized notion of ikigai, that it's from Okinawa and that it can be represented in this Venn diagram. And then one book I've found very helpful on the subject of ikigai is this one by Gordon Mathews, What Makes Life Worth Living, How Japanese and Americans Make Sense of Their Worlds. And in this book, Gordon presents two perspectives or two ways to understand ikigai. One is ittaikan, which would translate to mean, or which would translate to commitment to group. And the other is jiko jitsugen, which is self-realization or self-actualization. And I'd like to quote from his book. In short, while ikigai as ittaikan carries with it the premise that selves are more essentially their social roles, ikigai as jiko jitsugen carries with it the premise that there is an underlying self more essential than social role. And it shouldn't be surprising that for Japanese, ittaikan, commitment to group, would be most important or most common, and that for Americans, or I guess for the Western world, jiko jitsugen, self-actualization, probably would be more important to our ikigai. But I guess the beauty is we can have both. So we can think about these two ideas, ittaikan, our commitment to group, our social roles, and how we can contribute to others, and then how we can go beyond our social roles and self-actualize or self-realize. And what's interesting is Gordon talks about significance. And through these two mediums or methods of ittaikan and jiko jitsugen, we're trying to find significance. And so perhaps the challenge is finding a balance between the two.